Hello, Taurus. Welcome to Spicy Sunflower Tarot. This is going to be your weekly check-in, your energy update, whatever you need this reading to be for you. This is going to be here the first part of February. I hope that everything is treating you well so far and that you survived the full moon on February 1st. I have the Marchetti Tarot. I'm going to move off to the side for your clarification. I have the the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue. Set those off to the side. The main player, the star of the show, is going to be the Light Seers Tarot. And so, yeah, I just jumping back to how I started. I hope that the full moon was good to you. I hope that that snow moon, the full moon, and the sign of Leo was positive, and that you were able to maybe let something go that needed to get let go from your life. The full moon illuminates and brings something maybe out into the open so that you can choose to keep it or let it go. For the sign of Taurus, I hope that you have a situation on your mind and your heart, that it's in your soul, that you're chewing on or contemplating or ruminating over, and that you just need a little extra dose of insight, understanding, wisdom. Hope that you can have that in your mind and your heart while I'm just finishing up the shuffle. And we're going to get some clarity and insight for you. Taurus, we are in the dead center of the winter solstice and the spring solstice. We are like right in the middle. We just had the season of Imbolc, that's too many, which is that celebration of that middle part of those two solstices, and that we're nearing spring. That's my favorite part. We're getting ready to have more light and starting to see some things bloom and open up, and hope that you're doing good. Thank you for being here. Thank you for bringing your energy and your time. Let's get that situation for the sign of Taurus. What can we bring to their awareness and attention? The Three of Wands. You're standing on the edge of reality, of your situation. You're standing on the edge and you're looking out into the horizon, and you know, you don't hope, you don't wish upon a star for, you know that your ship is coming. It's just not here yet. It's not necessarily waiting. Sometimes people say this is waiting for your ships to come in, but you know it's coming in. You absolutely know. You're standing there with your surfboard. You're waiting for that right wave to bring that ship, because you're not just going to hop on anything. You're not going to settle. You're not going to give your all to what doesn't, strike your fancy. You have an idea in mind of what your ship is. And if it means you have to stand there or stay maybe fixed in your life for a little bit of time, I think that there's like a determined amount of time that the Three of Wands has designated. There's like, I'm going to stay at this job for 5 more years. And if I don't get promoted to manager, then I'm going to take my stuff and go elsewhere to, that other job that I know will come for me or that will be available when I'm ready. But I'm going to give myself a designated amount of time. And I'm going to expect that that right person, that right relationship, that right job, I'm going to believe that that is coming to me. Let's get some contributing factors, some supporting energy to back that up. What is going on for Taurus? What are they standing on the edge of their life? Standing there, looking out onto the horizon, knowing that their ships are coming in. They just don't know when. That's the part about the Three of Wands. There's not a designated date that thing is going to show up. The High Priestess. You're trusting your intuition. The Page of Swords. You're investigating and you're looking into your ships, that's for sure. And the Seven of Swords. Okay, Taurus. At the bottom of the deck is the Three of Hearts. All right. So you've got some heartbreak that is affecting you right now. You've got some, it's the mental heartbreak. It's not the heartbreak itself. This is sword energy. This has to do with your mind. This is the memory of pain. This is remembering when we had our heart broke. This is remembering when that person really, really hurt us. They really affected us. And it's coming back to your mind now. You're really thinking about the Three of Swords as you're standing there on the edge of the cliff of the shore, maybe standing on the pier. You're looking out. You remember what your back is towards is your pain. That maybe is a precipitating factor for you to want to go out there, because what's back here has hurt you. And you know that your ships are coming in, you just don't have a deadline, but maybe you're giving yourself a deadline as far as, I'm going to give it another 2 years. I'm going to stay here this amount of time. And if my ships don't come in, then I will figure out a different plan. But for right now, my plan is I'm going to expect them to come to me. What the good I've put out in the world, I expect it to come back to me. Could be a sense of that. The High Priestess is, I know that my ships are on the way. That love is coming to me. That perfect job is coming to me. The High Priestess is quiet, introspective, internal, psychic awareness. The knowing and the believing, kind of like this Three of Wands. We don't even have to say it. Excuse me. That could be confirmation. That could be confirmation for you, Taurus, that this High Priestess is your motivating factor. Because you know that your ship is on the way. You just don't know when exactly, but you know it's coming. And you're going to hold on to that vision. This is a very internal energy, and it's that holding to the vision. It's very third eye oriented, believing and seeing it in your mind's eye before it comes into the reality. Excuse me, another sneeze. So goodness gracious. High Priestess for you, Taurus, is, you know what's coming is going to be for your highest and best good. And you're going to hold on to that belief and that thought and that divine partner, that divine job. What's meant for you is on its way. You're going to hold that vision. This is the major arcana for the signs of Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, all the water signs. So it's all that emotional, psychic, intuitive, music oriented, very deep feeling, deep water. So High Priestess here shows up just to confirm that trust your intuition, Taurus. Trust your intuition. What that still small voice that speaks within, trust that. The Page of Swords is you doing a little investigation. Even though you're trusting your higher self, you're trusting your soul wisdom, you're trusting your internal knowing, you're still researching, you're still putting some curiosity spokes out there. You're just opening up social media, you're looking out maybe some dating websites, you are opening up, job search markets. You're investigating, you're curious, you're being open. The page is their messengers. They bring communication, or they just look into communication related information. And the light bulbs are all going off, because whatever this Page of Swords is looking into, they're getting ideas. They're getting ways to progress mentally. So you're getting information, you're feeding your mind with knowledge, you're looking into things. This is sometimes referred to as like spy energy or secret service agent. You know, you're really investigating something. You're investigating the ships that could be coming your way. You're really looking into the potential possibilities of something in your life, whatever this reading is pertaining to for you. I think you're keeping your eyes wide open. You're not going to let something come and try to swindle or fool you, because you're going to know what's coming your way, at least know about it. Seven of Swords. This feels like self-sabotage. This feels like mentally you have your intuition working like a bad, you know what, a bad mamma jamma showing up here. But there is some self-doubt. Seven of Swords is kind of sneaky energy. It can be lies, deception. It can be someone in your life not being truthful with you, that's for sure. But if this feels like it could be true, that it could be you, creating some self-doubt, knowing that, you know, I'm just going to stand here and I'm going to expect that perfect ship is coming my way. But then at maybe in the thick of the night, you know, you are telling yourself, yeah, but is that really going to happen? Maybe I should just collect all my stuff and just go on my own journey and not stand here and wait and hope and pray, even though that's not what the Three of Wands is all about. Maybe you're just filling your mind with all these thoughts of, hey, Taurus, just get your stuff and just get out of here. Just run away. The Seven of Swords is like a sneaky energy that comes into the camp and gets all the swords and starts running away with them, thinking that no one's going to know that they did that. And so if this is you kind of having your own sneaky thoughts to yourself, and maybe thinking that no one will see if you just pick up all your stuff and leave that job. No one will see if you pick up all your stuff and leave the relationship. No one will see that, I don't know, if it's not self-sabotage, then yes, this is someone or something in your environment that you should probably keep your eyes peeled open for. Maybe that's why you're looking into things so sharply and so investigatively, because you kind of feel that there's something going on that you need to keep your eyes open for. Maybe you just simply don't trust the fact that something really is going to come your way. So there's some doubt all the way around. Let's get some clarification for you, Taurus. For the sign of Taurus, let's clarify what we have so far. For the sign of Taurus, we've got the World. That's good. And the Ace of Wands. Oh, I'm sorry, Six of Wands. Wow, really powerful. Six of Wands is the celebration, victory, success. So this is great. Okay, everything we said about the Three of Wands, you know that something good is coming to you. You know it. You know it. The High Priestess is here to say, you know, like you know, like you know that it's on its way. The World is here to confirm that a cycle has ended. Remember, the Three of Swords is the mental remembering of pain. Well, that cycle is now over. This person with their back to the past because they're only focused on the future? Yes, because the World is here confirming that a cycle, that a situation, that a plan for your life or whatever has happened back here, it's over now. And now we're moving forward into a new cycle, into a new path, into a new life, a whole new world. And then the Six of Wands representing the celebration, the victory, the success will be yours, Taurus. Yes, everyone is going to be giving you a round of applause. Did you look into someone or something and figure out that they were sneaky, that they were tricksters, that they were lying and telling stories to people that, weren't good? Did you reveal that to your company, that there was an imposter or a fake or a fraud, and now everybody is celebrating you? But you surely are going down a new path. A new door has opened, a new path has revealed itself. You knew that your ship was coming in, and it certainly did. So the new world is open. The Six of Wands, celebration, success, victory. Yay, Taurus. Good job. Let's give you an oracle card. This is the Doreen Virtue Romance Angels oracle cards. Whether you're here for love or not, you can be in love with your life. And we have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Chemistry for your life, chemistry for a loved one, chemistry for anything in general that you feel connected and drawn to. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Taurus, this is your reading. If you feel comfortable and would like to share comments or feedback, I love to hear it. If you wouldn't mind giving me a like, a follow, a subscribe, a share. I'm on TikTok and YouTube, and it is a pleasure to do your reading for you. Thank you very much. Be blessed. Be well.